Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to talk about the role of information technology in modern business communication. The following shall be the learning objectives that we will look at in this chapter. We are going to look at the difference between teleconferencing and video conferencing technologies that are used in an organization. We are going to also look at how telecommuting technology operate. Then we look at the use of mobile telecommunication in an organization. And then we look at the importance of emails in an organization. Then we look at the use of computers in the office. Then we go to the difference between local area network and wide area network. And lastly, we'll look at security and protection of data in an organization. Let's define what information technology in modern communication means. Firstly, information technology, abbreviated as IT, refers to the use of computers and computer networks to store, retrieve, and transmit information. In modern business communication, IT plays a crucial role in enabling communication and collaboration between individuals, teams, and organizations. So in this definition, IT simply means we use computers to store, to retrieve, and transmit information. So information technology is all about storing of information in our gadgets, storing information in our networks, servers, retrieving that same information in our storage mediums, retrieving that same information in our servers. And we can also transmit that same information from one computer to another, regardless of the geographical space. So basically, that is how we can simplify the meaning of IT. In addition to that, it also talk about how information technology is playing a crucial role in enabling us to collaborate, in enabling us to communicate between ourselves, between our teams, between our organizations that we are doing business with. So that is what IT means in short. We move to the next slide. The next slide is explaining the difference between teleconferencing and video conferencing, which it starting by explaining how IT or information technology has offered us many opportunities in our daily activities, because we can now hold business meetings, we can now go for training sessions, we can now gather for social events with without any limitation, whether we are next to each other or we are far from one another. That is to say, it has gone beyond physical spaces. We can hold a business meeting with other colleagues in other branches across the country without us going to meet at the central place. We can train other health and safety employees, health and safety partners, wherever they are. And we can also socialize, can also hold social events without the disturbance of traveling from one place to another to gather for such events. So various distances or various distance communication such as teleconferencing and video conferencing has enabled us as individuals, as institutions, to interact across geographical boundaries. However, although these two terms are often used interchangeably, there are important differences that we can find out in these two technologies. For instance, when it comes to teleconferencing, it is simply described as a form of communication that allows multiple people in different locations to participate in a meeting or in a social event, in a presentation, using audio. And teleconferencing, in addition to that, is a type of conferencing that is primarily conducted via voice communication. Participants communicate with each other via a telephone line. On the other hand, when it comes to video conferencing provides video communication as well as audio communication. So here participants can transmit video and audio data to each other via cameras and microphones. So we also note that video conferencing is that technology that allows people in different locations to communicate with each other using audio and video. So those are the main differences when it comes to these two technologies. As we have already highlighted the difference between these two technologies, if we are to go deeper, looking at other concepts related to these technologies, when it comes to advantages, teleconferencing offers the following advantages to its users. 1, cost savings. 2, time savings. 3, increased collaboration, meaning that when it comes to teleconferencing, it gives you an opportunity to cut a lot of cost in terms of how it operates, since here businesses and individuals can cut cost of traveling, of lodging, which can be expensive if they are to travel from one place to the central where the meetings are held or where the events take place. When it comes to time savings, teleconferencing allows people to communicate with each other in real time without the need of travel, which can save a large or a plenty of time. That is to say, the time that you can take from Gaborone to another town, it's a lot of time. For instance, traveling from here to Kasane, traveling from here to Silibe Peak, Bobono, Maun, Francistown, that is a lot of time on the road. So through teleconferencing, since it allows you to connect with other people from different areas, it will definitely save your time for that. Increased collaboration. Teleconference allows teams to collaborate in real time, regardless of their location, which can lead to better teamwork and faster decision making. We don't need to wait for the boss to come back, since we can talk to the boss while he's in Europe, since we can talk to the boss while he's in China, since we can talk to the boss while he's in Nigeria, in Egypt, while we are here. So in that case, we can easily collaborate and solve the problem at hand without waiting for them to come back. So that is how it offers us those advantages. And teleconferencing technology can also have some problems which we may face. For instance, we may face challenges like technical issues. We may face challenges like a loss of nonverbal cues. So when it comes to technical issues, a teleconference can be affected by technical issues such as poor network or poor internet connectivity or equipment failure, which can interfere with the quality of communication. Since we are connecting people from different areas, we might face challenges of such nature, especially where those other people in the area there is poor connection, or there is no signal, or signal is lacking. So in addition to that, equipment failure. If you're using cheap or old equipment, such equipment may die in the process of discussion, so which could be a big challenge for other people on the other side to get what the meeting is discussing. Loss of nonverbal cues. Teleconferencing does not allow for the same level of nonverbal communication, such as body language and facial expressions, as face-to-face communication. So, meaning that since you are talking through audio, it's impossible for you to read someone's body language or facial expression. On the other side, video conferencing. When it comes to the benefits of video conferencing, we see face-to-face communication being one of the leading benefits, since people here can see each other's faces, and including the body language and the facial expression. All those are possible through this technology. Increased productivity. Video conferencing can help teams to be more productive by reducing travel time and allow for faster decision making. So by doing that, people can conduct meetings, finish, go back to their work, and get productive at the end of the day, since there's no time that they waste in traveling. Improved customer service. Video conferencing can be used to provide better customer service, such as visual product demonstration and visual support sessions. So through this technology, you can easily demonstrate to your customers how a product or how a service is done. So by doing that, you increase or improve your relationship with your customers. Therefore, they would come and buy such products or use such services. The problems which we face when we use these technologies, just like we said, we talked about or highlighted under the teleconferencing, would face technical challenges such as poor network. We'll also face problems such as distractions, because video conferencing can be distracting, as participants may be distracted by the video or background noise.